Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So it's actually been a couple weeks that I have even sat down to film. The last couple videos that you guys see on my channel were actually pre-recorded, and I'm so glad that I pre-recorded those videos because I had content going up for you guys. But I actually ended up getting sick with... I don't think I can say that word on here, otherwise I'll get demonetized. I'm feeling way better now. I actually tested negative today. It was really rough though, but it was so weird because it was like one full day, 24 hours of just pure torture. Like literally my fever went up to like 103 and it wouldn't go down. My husband also had it. He actually gave it to me, so that was nice. We were going through it for like a full 24 hours and then it almost like literally magically disappeared within a day. And it was so weird because we both had the exact same symptoms, like down to like the timing. I feel great now. I feel pretty much back to normal. I feel like I still sound a little congested, but I'm so happy to be back to filming. Today I have a really exciting video because this is actually a super requested video on my channel. I feel like I've been getting requests for this video pretty much ever since I started my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my little tips and tricks for how to get your scents to last longer. I feel like I'm at a point where I don't really even care about the performance of a perfume anymore because I've just mastered how to get them to last a super long time, even if they are on the lighter side. So at this point, I buy perfumes just because of how they smell. I don't even care about performance anymore. So if you're in the same boat and you have fragrances where you're like, I love this scent, but it just doesn't last, then I think this video will be really helpful to you. But even if you have perfumes that last you like a decent amount of time, this video will literally show you how to get those scents to go from already performing well to literally lasting you 2 days straight. I have jackets and stuff that I sprayed that I can still smell now. If I go into my closet, they still smell like the fragrance I put on them like however long ago. I'm gonna share with you tons of products, like base kind of products that I put on to get my scents to last, and I've kind of broken this video down into 5 steps. With all that said, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let me show you 5 really easy steps to get your scents to last all day. I literally wrote this all down in my notebook that I have over here. Step number 1 is going to be your base prep. If your skin is dry and flaky and you're spraying perfumes on top of it, the scent is just gonna wear off within like 2 seconds. You want your base to be super hydrated, moisturized, not only for the sake of your scents to last, but like you want to look like you're glowing and really healthy, especially now that it's summer. This whole routine on how to get your scent to last long pretty much starts the moment that you step out of the shower. I would say even in the shower though, make sure that you're exfoliating like every other day, every couple days, just to get rid of that dead skin. That will also help in your skin looking really glowy. And when it comes to moisturizing, I don't recommend moisturizing with things like these, like the little Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret like fragrance lotions. These aren't gonna really moisturize you. These are gonna be great for making your scents last, but this step is a little bit later on. This isn't gonna be like your base. So I'm gonna give you guys a few options. If you are somebody that doesn't really like that feeling of being super moisturized, like I know sometimes lotions and oils can obviously feel oily on your skin, especially now that it's summer. You don't want to like feel a bunch of stuff on your body. Now, not all oils are made equally. Some are more oilier than others and will feel more thick. You'll just feel it more, but there are others that are a lot lighter, just lightweight oils, which I'm gonna get into in this video. But then there's also products like this that make it really easy for you. You can literally do this while you're still in the shower. Like the second that you turn the water off and you're done with your shower, before you step out and dry yourself, you put this on. And this is basically a wet skin moisturizer. This is going to make you look super glowy, and your skin is just gonna feel and be really hydrated because it is oil infused, but you don't actually like feel that lotiony, sticky kind of feeling. This is my personal favorite. It's the Jergens Weightless Wet Skin Moisturizer. It's infused with restoring argan oil and hyaluronic acid. So this is a great product, like one and done type of thing where you don't have to go in with like a million products afterwards. So if you're somebody that doesn't want to do like a million steps out of the shower and you don't want to put like lotions on and oils and all of that, then this pretty much does it all for you. Now, I'm somebody that likes the lotions and the oils. They make me feel really glowy. I also have super dry skin. My skin is like severely dry, so if I don't put some sort of moisture on, I'm gonna be super, super itchy, especially right after you shave in the shower. You definitely want to be really, really moisturized. My favorite lotion is this. This will have you glowing to the gods. This is the Nivea Essentially Enriched 48-Hour Deep Nourishing Serum and Almond Oil. I know they have one with like vitamin E. This one is my favorite. Make sure it's the almond oil one. It is so nourishing, and every time I put this on, I literally look like I'm glowing, and I freaking love it. So this is a perfect base layer. If I have a lotion that's a little bit more lightweight, I like to mix it with an oil. This is my favorite oil ever. This is the perfect example of an oil that doesn't feel like an oil. It'll give you the moisturization and the glowiness that an oil will give you, but without that sticky, oily kind of feeling. This is the Honey Nourishing Body Oil by Pink. This is absolutely amazing, and it also smells really, really good. It smells like honey. And the way that I love to use this is, like I said, with like a lightweight lotion, and then I put some pumps of this and then apply it. I don't really put this on if I'm putting this on because this is already super like oily and moisturizing, so like doing too much. Another really good product that kind of gives you the best of both worlds between like an oil and a lotion is this. So it's by Johnson's. It's actually like a baby product, but this is like one of the best moisturizers I've ever tried. It's the Cotton Touch Creamy Oil, and this actually smells really, really nice. It doesn't really smell like baby products, you know, like that baby powder set. It doesn't smell like that. It actually has a really nice scent to it, and it feels so good. And then here's just some more options as far as really nice oils. This one right here, you can get this at Walmart. It's the Anything Glows Vanilla and Tuberose. This smells really, really good. So this is like a product that will give you that moisturization with a little bit of a nice smell. And then the Palmer's Skin Therapy oil is also really, really great. So those are some of my favorite products as far as the base layer. Now, the reason why all of these are important is because they'll give you that perfect moisturized base for all of your scents to kind of stick to. It'll be almost like a little primer, like the same way you put primer on your face for your foundation to stick onto it. That's pretty much what all of these will do for your perfume. So we're heading into step 2. Now, after you are all moisturized and glowing and just looking really, really healthy, step 2 is going to be Vaseline. You don't have to get this particular one, but this particular one does make it really, really easy because this is an all-over body balm. It's like a little stick, almost looks like a deodorant, and it makes it really simple because you don't have to like dig into the tubs of Vaseline and apply it. It can get really messy and it goes on your fingers, and if you have nails, it gets under your nails. It's just a hassle. This is going to be another level of like a primer, pretty much. I apply this basically on the areas that I'm going to spray my perfume, and where I spray my perfume is behind my ear, on my neck. I apply it right in between my chest, so like on your cleavage area because I like to spray perfume there. On your pulse points, so I do like my inner elbow. I do obviously right here on my wrist. I actually like to also apply it behind my knees because I like to spray perfume there because as you're walking, especially if you're wearing like shorts or skirts or dresses, when you're walking, you're still leaving like that amazing scent trail behind you. So yeah, this goes on all of those areas, and pretty much after you've done all of this, you are officially prepped and ready to start applying your fragrances. So step number 3 is kind of the step just before you go in with your actual like liquid perfumes, and that is if you have any oil fragrances, solid fragrances, really fragrant lotions. So this step kind of also gets into layering a little bit, and I don't want to touch on layering too much in this video because I actually plan to do a whole video on layering 101, like how to layer and everything that goes into layering. So this is where products like these come in, and what I have here are all of the fragrant lotions. So as I said earlier, you're gonna want to moisturize your base with just all the most moisturizing fragrances, and those products tend to not really have a lot of scents to them, which is a good thing because you don't want a million different scents kind of interfering. You want to kind of keep your fragrance layering very coherent, and I'll get to layering in a different video and how to do that. But when you are getting ready and you're doing all these steps, you want to keep in mind the fragrance that you want to wear for that day. So if I'm planning on wearing a sweet scent, then I'm going to kind of cater my routine towards that. So I'll go in with oils that are really, really sweet that are gonna mix well with the perfume that I plan on spraying on and with the body mist that I plan on spraying on. Like up until the base products, you can use that base with just about any layering combo, but now when it comes to this step and when it comes to like the fragrance lotions and things that you put on that are fragrance, at this point, this is very customizable. So this point is where you kind of start to get specific about what scents you're putting on. So at this point, you want to go in with fragrance oils. So these are some little fragrance oils that you get from like Whole Foods. These are super, super fragrant. I love layering this vanilla bean one. It smells heavenly. It smells like vanilla bean, like just pure rich vanilla. I love layering this on whenever I'm gonna be wearing a super, super sweet vanilla scented scent, when I just want to smell super sweet, gourmand, that type of thing. And the way that you apply with fragrance oils is you're gonna put it in the exact same place where you put that Vaseline, so all of your pulse points, everywhere that you spray your perfume. And then this is also the point where you want to put on whatever lotion that correlates with whatever body mist or perfume that you're putting on. So if I'm going to wear strawberry pound cake, then I'm going to put on the lotion for strawberry pound cake. Now with this, I don't go in everywhere like I would with this when I'm doing like my base routine, because I just don't feel like I need to. I'll kind of put this in the areas around where I'm going to spray. So I'll take this and I'll put it kind of like on my chest, on my arms a little bit, maybe a tiny bit on my legs, but just not like everywhere. And then this is also a great product. I recently showed this in a haul, but I've been loving this. This I literally wear alone sometimes because it is so fragrant and strong that it does not need much to latch onto. This is by Mugler. It's the Angel Body Cream, but it is literally the most potent, the most fragrant freaking body cream you will ever spray. Like, this is a perfume basically in a body cream form. You don't need to go everywhere with this. You just put it on in those areas, like I said, the pulse points. Now if I'm putting a product like this on, then whatever I'm spraying on top of it is either gonna be nothing or something very, very light that is not gonna interfere. That goes into the whole layering thing and how to layer your scents, so we'll get into all of that in a different video. So that's where step 4 comes in. Layering is your best friend. And as I keep reiterating in this video, I'm not gonna get into layering too much in this, so I will have a layering video coming up very, very soon. Layering has literally changed the game. It literally will not only make you smell like that scent forever and ever because you're just layering products on top of one another, so it just makes for a really, really strong scent, but also layering is such a great way to develop like your own curated scent that you don't smell like everyone else, because you can just pair different scents together. You just have to know what goes together. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into all of that, but after all these steps, this is the point where layering comes in. So like a body mist and a perfume, or a lotion like I just showed and a perfume and a body mist, you know, layer. And the very last step, all there's left is the actual spraying. So once all the actual solid products are done, like the lotions and the oils and all of that, then you go in with your liquids. Very, very last step is going to be your actual perfume application. Now when it comes to how to apply your body mist with this guy and the way that I make this last, because obviously body mists are not going to last as much as perfumes are. There's less oil contents in them. They're obviously more watered down. So how you wear your body mist is to literally overspray. What I mean by overspraying is like, I literally mean spray head to toe, like literally head to toe. Now, if you are doing this just after your shower routine and you're applying all these, make sure that you don't get this in the areas where it doesn't need to be, if you catch my drift. Don't put it in any area down there. That's gonna irritate the freaking heck out of you. It's gonna throw things off. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. That's the only area that you want to avoid at all costs when it comes to this part. But that's going to be the best way that you're going to get the most out of your body sprays, that you're going to get them to last and you're going to get them to smell all throughout the day. And especially because we are moisturized all over and we have that Vaseline, this is going to stick even more than it would if you didn't have that. And then of course, the last and final thing to do is your perfume. With the perfume, you don't have to go as crazy as you would with your body mist. With the perfume, you go and hit all the areas that you put that Vaseline on. So your pulse points, behind my ear, a spray on my neck, inner elbows, my cleavage, wrist. A lot of people will put on their perfume and then they'll kind of rub together. Don't do that. Pat, don't rub, because that kind of breaks down the like top notes or something like that. I don't know the whole science behind that. I just know don't rub, just kind of of lightly tap. And then the back of my knees, like I said, I kind of like to do like some on my ankles. I'm very particular about where I spray. And then obviously your clothes, like once you put your clothes on, then go back in with your body spray and hit your clothes as well, because these scents will adhere a lot easier to your clothes. So go in with your body spray all over your clothes as well, like before you put them on, and then go in with your perfume on top of your clothes as well. It depends on the perfume. A perfume like this, for example, this is Juicy Couture Bodacious. This is, I would say, about like moderate level of strength. So I can do easily like 5 to 8 sprays of this like on my clothes. Whereas when it comes to a scent like Baccarat Rouge that I have up there, I literally need just a couple sprays on my clothes and that'll literally last me for like 3 days. So keep in mind what scents you're spraying on. You also don't want to overdo it. I know this entire video sounds like very much overdoing it, but you know what? I would rather overdo it than not do enough. And one last thing, another thing I like to do with my perfume that is like my little signature touch. Some people don't recommend this because it does dry out your hair, and you can also buy like actual specific hair perfumes, but I kind of feel like that's a waste of money. Like you can just use your perfume to do this. Obviously I don't spray directly to my hair because that is really drying. Perfumes have a really high level of alcohol in them, so don't do that. But what I like to do is I spray it on my hairbrush, and then I brush my hair with the hairbrush that has this, and then the scent also lingers in your hair. So with all of that done, your scents are going to last forever. You're gonna smell incredible, and because we hit all those amazing pulse points, if you go to hug somebody, they'll smell you. If you're walking past somebody, you'll leave like an amazing scent trail. In any kind of scenario, you're gonna smell absolutely amazing. This is how I get my fragrances to last forever and ever and ever. Remember that layering is going to be your best friend. So once you know how to layer, then you can pretty much get any scent to last a long time because you can modify it. So stay tuned for a layering 101 kind of video coming up as well. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know that there was like a lot of tips and things thrown at you. This video might seem kind of like excessive, but again, I'd rather do too much than not enough. Obviously, use your own judgment and curate these tips and tricks into your lifestyle. So obviously, if you're going to an office setting and you don't want to make too much of a scene, then maybe don't overdo it. Again, use your own judgment. I feel like it goes without saying. Let me know if you put these tips and tricks into use. I promise you, if you do this entire video step by step, I promise you your scents will last forever and you're going to smell absolutely amazing and ensure that you're going to get compliments because people will be smelling you everywhere you go. With all that being said, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!